again. Oh man, this devastating
Devastating.
loss by the Los Angeles Lakers. We're down 3-1, bro. How do you feel about that? I
I
mean,
can't
what do you
even
think our chances are?
remember the good old days where we were just worried about Shannon Sharp, and Shannon Sharp was just saying, he was saying Ant Edwards, plant defenders, Lakers are fine. Like, what happened to those days? I miss those days. Now shit's just depressing. So I don't even know how to feel, bro.
I don't know where I don't know. Do you think this is still winnable?
I mean, so my whole thing is just if you watch the series, I mean, besides the glaringly obvious, we need a big. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
And all right, whatever. You can sit here and say,
Doing
"Hey,
this
that's what we
without a
need."
big is laughable,
Very
but
stressful. Very stressful.
we gotta. I can see we gotta make do with what we got right now, and it's.
Yeah. And my whole thing is just it's just JJ. What I don't understand is why did you keep the same dudes in for for 24 minutes? Like the whole did you see that stat? He's the first coach in NBA history to play the same five guys for in the second half and not sub them out.
Really.
Yep. He's
Nah,
the
I didn't
first
see
coach
that.
in NBA history to do that.
To play them the whole second half and not sub
Yeah.
them out.
Yes.
Holy shit. I mean, it's a ride with the hot hand, I guess, but
Yeah, but you got to remember the hot hand is 40. So it's just I don't know, man. I
it's
mean, what
it's
do you think? You
crazy.
think it's winnable?
I mean, yes and no because
All right, let's hear the yes first.
yes because I I stopped counting LeBron out in the playoffs a very very long time ago. Ever since Kobe was still alive, before he became a Laker, when he was still a Cleveland Cavalier.
Hmm.
I stopped counting LeBron out a long time ago. I stopped, saying that certain things were impossible for him. It's
Yeah.
when it's LeBron on the court, healthy, and he's playing like how he's playing, he damn near can make anything happen. But
But shit, look, last two games he's done that, and it's like, fuck, like,
yeah, it seems like it's not enough. And I mean, at the same time, with him playing like that, Luca is gonna have to really reach into his bag. I mean, he did drop what 38 tonight.
yeah.
So I mean, he reached into it pretty deep, but I mean that shit just wasn't enough. Like it
What about
wasn't
Austin
enough.
Reeves? How you feel about Austin Reeves?
I mean,
He didn't get going till like the second half. So
with that's okay. I mean, as long as he gets going in some capacity, I feel like
yeah.
it's
Hmm.
all right. But I don't I don't know where I really feel like if Austin Reeves doesn't turn up this playoff series, and if we don't get out of this, I think it takes that untouchable that it knocks him down a peg. It takes that untouchable asterisk next from his
So
name.
see, this is my thing, and that's what sucks is like this dude had a career year. Like he averaged 20, I think it was like 24 points a game. Like
Hmm.
that's insane for an undrafted player.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's ever been done. I think that's the first time, if I'm not mistaken. But like I don't know, it just I know you're right in my heart of hearts. I know you're right. I know you're right. So it just sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I mean, you can have a career year, but if you don't take that performance to the playoffs and have some results,
Hmm.
after that, I mean,
You're just a regular
it,
season player. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't really mean much. At this point, you're padding your stats. You got to think, and how I look at it, most of these guys aren't looking at James Harden. They're not looking at even Kawhi to a certain extent, even though those guys are cooking. They're doing pretty well over there, but they don't look at these guys at the same level as they do LeBrons
Hmm.
and Kobe's and this person and that person, Shaq's and the people who've won multiple rings, who've won multiple times. It's obviously a different caliber when it comes down to talking about people like that. So if you don't have anything to show for all of that time you've been putting in and shit like that, it
Hmm.
really, I don't know, bro. Like, and it starts to, the detractors, they start to make the point of, okay, well, you're just, you're a playoff choker, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You gotta really lock in when it comes playoff time. So
Hmm.
uh, I just hope that he can, I hope that he can get it together in some type of capacity. But
Do you
if
see
we
us
lose
trading?
this,
Do you see him? You see us trading him in the offseason for a big
no,
man?
not this off season. Not this off season. If we don't, if we don't have any, depending on where we land, if we don't have a really successful, season and play, preseason or postseason, I don't see us really. I don't see us keeping Rui. I don't see us keeping Dalton. I don't see us keeping a key people. But if we don't win again next year, I see us moving Austin. If
Really?
we don't, yeah, if Austin fails to produce, and because at when we start looking at you as a third option past Luca and LeBron,
Yeah.
when it comes down to the blame and praise, it goes two different ways. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to praise, it comes from top to bottom. But when it comes down, to blame, it goes from the bottom up. And so it's going to be hard for Austin to keep that untouchable. Oh, we're not trading him. We're not thinking about it. We're not hearing about it. It's, he's not even on the table. It's going to be hard to maintain that kind of status that he has if he's not producing in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know. It's something that you gotta hope that he gets together. I hope that he has he well he don't they don't have a choice. They have to have like some real stellar performances these next couple of games. Just no ifs, ands, or but. I mean, I can't even lose. Y'all can't lose anymore.
Hmm.
Y'all can't lose any more games. It's effectively like y'all have fucked yourselves. So damn, I'm over here punching the bags. So yeah, I don't know where they go or what they do after this, but yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all.
Is that all the bodies in the
Oh yeah,
yard?
it's bro. It's
Bro,
like
how many people were in this
11,
fucking meat plant, bro?
11 bodies, bro, plus one upstairs that I still haven't gotten to. I still
Oh,
haven't figured out
shit.
how to get to the apartment upstairs. But I'm gonna take care. Oh no, she's not here. She's over there. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of her. But but yeah, it's a lot going on. That bitch just hanging out the window, bro. Damn, how the fuck
He
do I get
said
up?
she's just hanging out the window.
Yeah, they just clapped her while she was yelling at him through the window. I mean, they just clapped it. I'm still trying to figure out how to get in there, but I'm trying to figure out if I need to jump on some shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? I can't jump.
Yeah.
What? My legs went numb. Who the fuck leaving these messages, bro? But yeah, stick it to the topic
Wait,
at
what?
hand.
Somebody,
I
somebody,
think it's pretty.
somebody put that in the chat.
No, that was that was on this little note right here. That's crazy. I had to jump all the way up here to fucking get this bitch. Okay, I'm in
Damn,
Granny's
she's a
apartment.
granny.
Damn, they just clapped her, bro. They just clapped her. She was out there, sticking her head in, where it doesn't, really belong.
What old
All
people
right.
like to do.
Yeah, we got to just let me see if I can just get her out the window real quick. There we go.
Oh shit!
There we go. Okay.
Now you just got it
Now we
seen.
talking. I don't know what she's doing with all of this shit. Okay, look like she don't got too much to clean up.
Damn,
So
what did they do to her?
bro. They just hit a headshot, but a headshot did all this. Like the fuck?
That's
How
what
many
I'm saying.
shots to the head it
I
was?
don't think
Like
it was just a headshot, bro. Oh,
they didn't even come in. Like the fuck? Like, oh my goodness, these niggas fucking demolished her. Now
that's what I said.
I gotta get up at it. Like, how the fuck is that the only way I can get up here? How the fuck do I get my water bucket up here? The fuck? Oh, they
Yeah,
fucked
figure it
me.
out.
They're like, yeah, just figure it out. I guess just figure that shit out. But man, I don't know. Do you think the Lakers will eventually I don't know, like just regretting the Luka trade? Do you think how it's looking that it's
No, I don't.
still
I don't think you're ever gonna see somebody say that we regret.
I've already seen some people say
Really?
I've already seen some people say, yeah. I mean, there's real detractors of Luka. There's people who are, upset that the Luka trade went down, that we traded Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic, and they're
Are
upset
you one of
that
those people?
no, absolutely not. But
You didn't like AD?
I do like AD. If we could have kept AD, I would have loved that. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved if we could have kept AD and we didn't have to, give him up. But for Luca, if you ask me, it's like I was like, yeah, it's a no brainer. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
It's Luka Doncic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You kind of had to do what you had to do when it came down to that. If you ask me, but I don't know. Anthony Davis, if we could have had the both of them, I would have preferred that, but that was probably damn near impossible. I mean, the trade that he pulled off was damn near impossible anyway, regardless of us keeping AD or
And
not.
what's funny, what a lot of people don't know about the trade too is it wasn't even because of us. It was the Utah Jazz that made that shit happen.
Yeah,
So shout out to Utah.
yeah. I think they basically turned them down. So yeah, they made it easy for us, but um and basically put the shit in our laps.
Yeah, they were just like, hey, we'll do a 3-team trade if y'all are down to trade away Anthony.
And we're like, for who? For what? You said what now?
You said Luka Doncic? What? You said the guy that just went to the finals?
Yeah, hopefully we can get him back there. Hopefully, you know,
Yeah.
but
What do you
it's
think?
not looking good right now.
Do you
It's
think
not
the
looking too
Wolves are
good.
that good?
Um, I just think that they are a perfect matchup for us in a lot of ways. We don't have a big. Where it's probably one of the worst matchups we could have, for us personally, and I just think that's what it is. It's just not a good matchup.
And
I would have
so,
preferred us. I would have
yeah.
preferred us having the Warriors. You know,
Yeah.
I would have probably even preferred the Clippers, but I feel like this is probably one of the worst matchups for us, and it's just not beneficial, not beneficial at all. So, I mean, hey, but we're gonna have to kind of just take it in stride, I guess.
Yeah.
Not looking good though. This is not looking good.
So wait, is the
Right.
game that you're playing Criminal Cleanup Simulator?
Yeah, it's crime. What is it? Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, I
What's like
cleaned the
the
fuck out this
specific
place,
title of
boy. God
yours?
damn. This is crime clean. I think, yeah. I think what you said, like crime. I'm not gonna hold you. I just downloaded this shit because it was on Game Pass. But yeah, crime scene cleaner is what it's called.
Oh, Crime Scene Cleaner.
Exactly,
Okay.
crime scene cleaner. Yeah, that's what it's called exactly. But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
that's
trying to
pretty
see
much.
if PlayStation has it.
So you're trying to see if PlayStation has?
Yeah. That shit looks crazy.
Hold up, it said my. No, I'm still rolling. I was
What
trying to see in my
so how would you feel about a um I laugh because just saying this out loud is crazy. How would you feel about a Giannis to the Lakers?
I would love that.
That would be so, bro. Listen, dude. And
Yeah,
that's
I
what
would
a
love
lot of
that.
people don't understand is like that's a possibility.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And I mean, we would probably have to really give up Austin if that was to happen. But we would have pretty much no depth. It would just be those three guys, and it's like we're gonna beat you with them, and that's it. I mean, you wouldn't need much, but I don't know. I think Giannis's time is starting to come to an end over there. That's what it's starting to look like.
See, because people forget he has a player option. He has a player option this offseason. He can opt out and just be a free agent this year.
Yeah, he can. And he seems like he's like a no tolerance guy. He has no problems doing whatever the fuck he wants. But at the same time, too, the Bucks seem to really accommodate him and his as far as his family and his brothers and shit goes. They
Yeah.
seem to really take care of him. So I'm pretty sure any team would do that, but I don't know if they would do it to the same extent. Just giving all his brothers jobs and or some type of positions and shit like that. It's like I don't know if everybody's gonna do that, but
Right. Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
I,
Right.
I
Right.
I would love to see him on the Lakers though. I mean, one of his brothers were already a Laker, so I know we at least attempted. I know we at least attempted in the past to try to talk to Giannis and float some things in his ear. Build a pretty nice relationship and what's not or whatever. And I know, despite us not keeping him, because we did keep him for a good long while. I think his brother's name is Costas, but even though we didn't keep him, I'm pretty sure we treated him damn good. He probably got some good treatment as when he was a Laker. So I don't know. Hopefully that made a good impression as
Yeah.
far as it goes. With Giannis, like I said, as long as we are keeping that door open and making sure that we're in the talks, that's all I can be happy about. I mean, I know it's damn near impossible and it's a
Yeah.
crazy thing to ask for, but I mean, if we could make it happen, then fuck, make it happen. Like make it happen.
Right. Right.
So I would love it. So
Me too.
but that's a big if. That's a big if. That's a big if.
Yeah.
It's gonna it's gonna take like a second mirror. Like we already had a Luka Doncic miracle. I feel like I feel like asking for Giannis would be like too much, but it's like, come on, we're the Lakers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like come on, like, you know what I mean? Like we're the Lakers. Like if it's gonna happen to anybody, it'll be us. Like, so
Yeah.
where the fuck
I
is this
mean,
monkey supposed to go?
I don't know. I just really think that shit's possible. You know what I mean? And
Mm,
it's you just you wanna feel like shit is possible, but
mm.
just fuck, just being in these situations,
I mean,
being
they're
in these
gonna
fucking
they're gonna make
situations.
some moves.
Bro.
I think the only move that they make after this season, win or lose, we're gonna get a center. We got to go out and
Yeah,
get a center, win, lose, whatever. We're gonna go get a center, and I think that's not even a question. That's something that they're gonna make sure that they do. But
yeah,
I don't know as far as how this is gonna play out. I mean, if we're having trouble with the Timberwolves, Yeah, it's gonna be hard to see us exploit, because I feel like we should be able to exploit these guys the way we exploited Denver. But I don't even know. I don't even want to know what Denver would be doing with us right now if this is what we look like against the Pups. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's just not looking good. It's not looking good to me.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we can get it together. Hopefully we can. I don't know. The best I can say right now is Lakers in 7, though.
Lakers,
that's the
yeah, Lakers in 7.
that's the best I can give it right now is Lakers in
7.
7, bro.
That would be crazy if it goes 6 though. Like Lakers is going to tear.
It can happen. We got Luca and LeBron. It can happen. It's not impossible,
They just gotta
but
play their ass off,
Luca
dude.
has to be really dialed in. He has to look like he's, really invested into,
Yeah,
making everything with the team work and shit like that. Because sometimes it can look like, it can feel like he's not all the way there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And it might be just because he's still, missing Dallas or whatever. But sometimes it's like, all right, bro, you haven't gotten over Dallas yet. Like, you still, like, you know what I mean? Like, you still like fucked up in the
Hmm.
head. Like, what's going on? So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It just like I said, makes you think, bro. You're just like, did
What the
we
fuck
do
is this
enough?
shirt doing?
It's like, did we do enough? You know, like did we?
But that's why I can't be too mad, because I feel like we did, for the most part, we did all we could, and we did at least try to go out and get that center. So I can't even be too mad. But it's like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, is that pizza on the fucking wall? The fuck? I didn't see that. At the end of the day, I kind of give JJ the benefit of the doubt for, okay, I can't take it off the wall. Okay, I can. But I give JJ the benefit of the doubt a little bit, because he's working with what he has. It still feels like with Luca now it's a completely different roster. But now it makes it an incomplete roster. I mean, even with Anthony Davis, it was an incomplete roster because AD wanted another center too. But now it's even more essential because you
Yeah,
don't really have anybody doing the job. And Jackson Hayes, as you can see, is damn near unplayable in this series. Not getting a lot of minutes, not making a big difference. Um,
shit. I think they're limiting his minutes to like 5 minutes a game, damn near,
yeah, I don't know.
if that.
That's what it
It's
seems like. So,
it's just
I'm
rough.
hoping the best for my boy. I'm hoping the best for my boy, but it's not really looking good. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
did still have some blood up there. Hold on.
yeah,
Forgot
that
about
yeah,
that.
it's rough. It's rough right now,
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
especially this off season, or not this off season, this postseason. Yeah, if it
Where the
wasn't
fuck did I lose my
if it
pressure
wasn't
washer?
the Timberwolves, if it wasn't the Timberwolves, it was going to be eventually. People were going to see that we don't have a big man.
I mean, well, people already seen that. I just think that you know, the playoffs is where this stuff really gets exploited. So, you know, it's like if you don't have all your shit together, it's gonna be easy to just take it. I mean, for you to be taken advantage of.
No, for
And the
sure.
playoffs is where these niggas play hard. Like everybody's playing hard, everybody's going hard. So you can't just come here half-assed. You gotta really come with it.
Yeah. Man, I wish you'd seen Sinners, bro. We could talk about it. We haven't seen it. But
Yeah, I
man,
mean, bro, we could definitely do some more breakdowns for sure. Because
yeah, dude,
but
because
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
make sure I go out and see it,
I'm
because I
telling
know
you
I
right
hate when
now,
people
bro.
spoil my shit. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
out and see
bro.
it, because I feel like my shit is gonna be spoiled at any moment because everybody's
Oh,
seeing
bro,
this
yeah,
shit.
do not go on Twitter.
I feel like everybody's seen this shit except me at this point. So, And I
Yeah.
was one of the main people who was like, yeah, this is gonna be some dope ass shit. Like it's gonna be
Oh,
fire.
bro,
So
you don't even understand, dog. You don't even
yeah,
understand. That shit is crazy.
yeah, I'm gonna watch that so we can definitely go ahead and break that down.
All I'm gonna say is there's a one liner there's a couple one liners in there, bro, that some females be saying. I'm like, listen, bro.
Yeah, because I wanna. I seen a pretty hot topic and I saved it. I put it aside, but I seen somebody said like that you know the movie Sinners was basically not like us in movie form. So
What the hell?
hey, I wanna I wanna
Yeah,
kind of I want to
I
kind of
don't know about that
explore it
because
with
Michael B. Jordan's a Drake fan, so I don't know about that.
exactly. I'm like, but who knows, right? But they would love to see it that way. But what evidence am I for what evidence didn't I collect? I know I'm probably missing a bullet shell or some shit. I bet you
Yeah.
I'm missing a shell casing or some dumb shit. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and watch that just so we can come back in and break that down
Oh yeah, nah,
because
that
I feel
shit's
like
dope. Yeah,
that's
bro.
some shit, some good shit to get into, and I want to do more movie reviews, things like that, which is I'm already setting up to do on the channel. So yeah, movie reviews, full album reviews, things like that. I just wish it was a little easier to stream and
Yeah.
stream music, I should say, and do things that way
Why is it
on.
hard to do it with the software?
Well, you get demonetized. Either get demonetized, or your channel gets clapped, or you get a strike,
Oh really?
copyright
Oh, they
strike.
don't. So they don't have. I'm
You
guessing they
can't
don't have
necessarily just listen. Yeah, you can't just listen to the music on YouTube. I don't know how Twitter does it. But I
Twitter.
think
You
some.
can Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. They have the
Yeah,
licensing. So
yeah. I don't even think that shit. I think Twitter clapped my stream to on this shit too. On top of
really,
that, it's
shit.
probably because I'm over here cleaning up dead bodies. But and the thing is, I was about to switch it to Oblivion, but I was like, you know what? I'm not about to be on for that long. I just wanted to break down some of this stuff that's going on before all the madness kicked in. Actually, let me actually see if I can go back live on X because my X just it just powered me down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it just powered me down for no reason on X. But that's all good. It's no biggie. But yeah, yeah. I mean, that's that. What's the next game? It's today
Tuesday.
Sunday, but Tuesday. Um, it's do or die. That's all I can say. I mean, I doubt we lose Tuesday's game.
Just cause.
Um, but coming back from 3-1, it's not a position that it's not impossible. As we've seen in recent years, as we've come to see, but
Yeah.
it's not a position that I want us to be in. It's not a position that it's just not a good position to be in. I
Yeah.
don't think it. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see where this shit goes. Um, but I don't know. It's not looking good.
Yeah.
Uh, other than that, I'm probably gonna stop in. Gonna stop by my good old weed man and pick up some more Doja for the Doja room because yeah, it's I gotta smoke that one off after that. But
I understand, brother.
yeah,
That shit.
I got smoke the game and the incident after off. But yeah, this is how I keep everything kosher. You know what I'm saying? You keep that blunt lit. Nothing really can get to you. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck a life beef. I'm trying to get my
Yeah,
mind
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, niggas will be all right. They'll be all right in 2 seconds. So, at the end of the day, it's life. The day will continue to move on. But yeah, let me get down to my local smoke shop before that bitch closes. I appreciate everybody for coming in and rocking with me, and my boy K Dub. But yeah, shit, we
Sure.
might even just hop back in. I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
got
yeah.
more topics and shit
Oh,
left
for
over and
sure, for
stuff like
sure.
that. So
You
yeah,
know me, I always
depending.
got to stand in. You know me, I always got a I always got a table at the Doja room, bro. So
Exactly. You got a nigga just pop in, whatever. But yeah, depending on how that other situation goes, I might just be streaming for tonight. So
yep,
it's,
yep.
we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for coming in. It's been your boy Dope Boy Diesel. It's the Doja Room. We just had to come in and talk a little bit about this Lakers game, get a little recap in, but we'll be back in
Yes,
I don't know,
sir.
maybe in a couple minutes or a couple of hours or maybe a day or two. Who knows? But
Yep, yep.
you'll know when you see the logo. All right, man. And KW, you got anything you want to say? Let the people know and put them on to before we head out of here.
Just if you a Drake fan, keep streaming the album. If you a Kendrick fan, shut the fuck up and go to his concerts and leave that boy's name out your mouth. So
That's a fact.
that's it.
Yeah, word.
But
Appreciate you for stopping through and hit
anytime,
that
brother.
like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you know every time I post a video. It's been a Doja Room, and I'm out.